and we're ready for questions when it comes up.
How y'all doing?
All right, Terry. Terry, for you personally, how much progress in making calls and how much more progress is there to be made, you think?
I think I've been making good progress, the learning process, been out this for about a month now. But I gotta get better, gotta let this pass game go, but you gotta say that a lot of these miscues were on me, on the O-line. I had to put it on myself. And I told the guys after the game, I got to start watching more film. I thought I've been doing enough. I got to start doing better. I owe it to these guys. But the calls are getting there. We just got to get all on the same page. We got to play as Daniel Quayle always told me, we got to play as one nickel instead of 5 pennies. That's what we're going to do right now.
What's that locker room like, Terry?
What's the locker room like right now?
After the game.
After the game, I'm not going to lie. We're down. We're not out. Because we have hope for the next game. We got to put this game behind us. Coach just said, hey, you just got to let it go. I'm talking about it.
What's it going to take for the offensive line to be that nickel instead of 5 pennies?
I put it all on me. I put it all on me. I got to start getting everybody on the same page. Got to start talking to everybody one-on-one. If I have to emphasize, if I have to yell, I don't want to get loud with my linemen because my linemen, they're mature guys. They're coachable. I don't want to yell at any of them. But if I have to yell, I have to yell. If I have to get angry, I have to get angry. But it's all for winning. We all want to win. And so I do whatever it takes to win for this program. I owe it to this program. We all do. So if I have to do whatever it takes, I have to do it.
Terry, how much have you talked to Q-Ball about what to do as a center in this particular offense? Have you kind of talked to him a lot, or what?
Well, I actually haven't talked to him that much since this season started. He texted me after the Southern game. He said I did a good job. He was proud of me, and I appreciate that. I haven't really talked to Andre that much, but I know that if there's ever a time I needed to talk to him, maybe now would be a good time because right now I need some help as a leader. I do. I'm not the best leader on this team, but I need to get better at it, and I know he's a good guy that can help me out. I know he can.
So if you had to grade your own performance last Saturday night, what grade would you assess yourself?
I initially give myself like a D. But after the coaches put in the grades, I actually graded out surprisingly higher than I anticipated. But it was just the fact that my individual performance was good, but as a whole, it was not good. And, like I said, all that just came down to me in my direction. And that's all it came down to.
What do you think the offense as a whole kind of learned from Saturday and going forward, how to just correct things and improve?
I think we learned that, we're a great offense. Nobody should be able to stop us. But we realized that we're not unstoppable. I believe in Coach Johnson. I know Coach Johnson's a great coach, and I think he has a great playbook that we need to use. As an offense, we just need to execute. He has a great game plan, but us as an offense, we just need to execute. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get better at it. I know we are.
Terry, talk about this next game. Going back home, last time I looked at the roster, there were like 16, 17 Mississippi guys, including yourself. Big game for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's a homecoming. I got about 8 people in my family coming. And also, that doesn't include friends that I grew up in high school with. I've always, growing up, you've always wanted to play in Oxford. You always wanted to play at an SEC school. I'm happy with the place I'm at. I wouldn't change this for anything. But going back, just want to show that, hey, I got a chip on my shoulder. I want to show them that how good I am right now, how good my team is. And that's all I want to go back. I want to show them what they missed out on. All of us Mississippi guys, that they missed out on.
Does this team have a chip on its shoulder given Saturday going into this week?
Oh, no doubt. And, we have to redeem ourselves from what happened. We got to bounce back quick. But, I have no doubt in my mind that we will bounce back. There's no doubt.
I know you guys were concentrating on Southern, but you happen to have a game right before that two opponents were playing. Did you get a chance to watch the Boise State Ole Miss game?
I didn't really get a chance to watch it because I think that was the same time as that Rage and Roar. You know, I just got done watching Ole Miss and Boise State now. You know, they have a good team. They have a great defense. They got guys that fly with the ball. They play fast. And, you know, but you know, we play fast too. So you know, I think going against a good defense is going to be a good challenge for us. But as far as I've seen, you know, they're good, but they can't be stopped.
Robert,
They can't stop us.
defensive tackle Robert Convici, going head to head with him.
I mean, he's a good player. I'm not gonna say he isn't a good player. I mean, I played against a lot of good players. He's just like, he puts on his jersey, he puts on his pants one leg at a time, just like me. If he doesn't, hey, he's special. But, I still think he's a good player. It's gonna be a big challenge for us, you know. But he can't be stopped.
What's it going to mean to you to go into Vaught Hemingway? Just for you, given the history, given, you know, you're a young boy, I'm sure you went to games, your brother went there. Just what does that mean for you?
Man, it's gonna bring back a lot of memories. You know, I played at Vaught Hemingway Stadium 2 times for jamborees in high school. Those were the only times. But you know, just the atmosphere, the big place. I like it. I like that place. I love Oxford. I love my home. I love my hometown. It's a great atmosphere to play in. It's gonna be real good.
So did they give you much of a sniff at all, or how did that whole recruiting thing go? Did they not even, nothing, or?
I mean, they looked at me for a little bit, you know. Like I said, it all came from the coaching staff at that point, coaching nuts, coaching staff. It all came down to the height thing. And plus, I played D-line. I played D-line most of my life, so they were looking at me as a D-line. You know, it all came down to a height thing, and you know, arm length, whatever all that stuff was. But you know, I'm not really sour about it. I'm happy where I am right now. I love it.
I know your dad was a military guy. How long did you actually live in Oxford?
How long did I live in Oxford? We moved there when I was 9 years old, 8 and a half. And stayed there until I was 19 and really 18 and moved here. So 10 years. Yeah, 10 years.
What does it mean for you now to have your parents here now to be able to watch you play it out?
It's great. I mean, I thank God for them. I love them. You know, after the game, you know, being in college, you got to learn to be independent. And, you know, my parents have always taught me to be independent. But if there was ever a time to where I needed them, they were just, you know, a few blocks away, living right down there. And, you know, just having my dad just speak the word into me, the word of God, give me some good guidance. I love it. Can't complain at all.
You mentioned at the beginning you got to put this one behind. How easy or how difficult is it for you guys to do that?
It was. When I tell you, when I woke up Sunday morning, I just wanted to fall back to sleep. But you know, it is behind us. You know, I forgot mostly about it. I just got done watching Ole Miss film. I'm really concentrating on them right now. That's all I'm worried about.
There's a kind of a competition. A lot of the guys on the team, which state has the best players on the team, right? So is there any doubt that it's Mississippi right now?
I'm not gonna say that. In the locker room, we're gonna start about who's got the best state championships. I don't want to get into all that. I mean, we're a team. We're all together. You know, I'm happy with everybody's performance. You know, I really can't say who's better or who's not better. I mean, we're all the same right now.
But there might be some arguments about it in the locker room.
Trust me, there are a lot of arguments. I don't get into it. We all play for Louisiana right now.
Thanks, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Okay, we're going to bring up sophomore defensive back Dominic Jones from St. Augustine in New Orleans. Dominic